Hey everybody, I'm back. I'm gonna wait for a critical mass to arrive before resuming this ball game. I got a phone call from my son. We have a philosophy here, family first. So if I get a phone call from someone in my family, I take it, even if I'm playing a game. Oh, that is good coffee. Whoa, 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 whoa. We left off with Alomar at the plate, 2 outs, top of the second, California leading 2-0. It's Murphy pitching for the Angels and Fingers for the A's. Been a very unusual start here. First, we couldn't find Bert Campaneris, and where was he? He was sitting on the floor. Rascal. I'm waiting for, hopefully, Kathy Harden to arrive. We'll just give it a few minutes. I'll wait all day if I have to. That is weird. That is like a reversed shot here. This is fine, though. Kathy Harden, have you arrived? Calling on Kathy Harden. Oh, that is good coffee. Wow. We're waiting for Kathy Harden. Stand by, please. I'll wait all day if I have to. All frickin' day, Kathy. Of course, I understand if you can't make it. It's 2-0 Angels, top of the second. 2 outs, nobody on. Alomar. Due up. Oh, the market hasn't even opened yet. Calling Kathy Harden. Kathy Harden. Well, we're just going to go ahead here and hope Kathy Harden joins us. Just to let you all know, we have a philosophy here at the Strat-O-Matic Network, family first. And we were in the midst of this game. We were about a half hour in, and I got a call from my son. Had to take it. He's fine. And fingers facing Alomar, 2 outs, nobody on. Let me know when you hear, Kathy. Here's the pitch to Alomar, 5-5, switch hitter batting left, grounds it to first. Rudy throws to Fingers, covering the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 for Fingers. He's looking much better there in the second than he did in the first. Middle of the second, it's 2-0. Here's Murphy now. Murphy allowed a walk to Hot Dog Jackson in the first, and that was it. Bobby Brooks, Bill Ivamy just got back from an hour-long walk. That's fantastic, Bill. Good for you. That's about the best. I am friends with a very well-known psychiatrist. His name escapes me. And he says walking is the best activity for mental health. I need to do more of that now that I'm feeling better. We had started, Bill, it is 2-0 Angels, and now we're heading to the bottom of the second, but my son called, and I had to take the call because, as you know, Bill, we have a philosophy here at the Strat-O-Matic Network, family first. That's an awesome thing, Bill. I would love to get my walking back into routine and actually start slow. I don't need to do an hour right away. So I hope you're feeling good. I'll hope for Kathy Harden to arrive here. Kathy, are you here? Before I go into my whole exposition. This is our second game of the day already. Oh, that's great exercise, Bill. That's awesome. Here's Bobby Brooks. I'm getting motivated by you. Here's Murphy, the windup, and the pitch to Brooks. 6-9, right-handed, grounds it to third. Rodriguez has it, throws it to first, one away. Now Rick Monday, left-handed hitter. Oh, that is good coffee. Wow. Okay, Murphy gets the sign from Brown. 6-10, left-handed, catcher X. Brown a 4-12. $17-4. It's popped up. E12, 5-10-11. And he makes the catch. 2 outs. And here's Joe Rudy now. Kathy Harden, have you arrived? Have you arrived? I wanted to tell you something. Here's Joe Rudy. When you're here, before I tell everybody. Here's Murphy now. Pitch to Rudy, 5-5 right-handed, struck him out. A 1-2-3 for Murphy. Here in the bottom of the second, we've gone 2. It's 2-0 Angels. And here's Fingers to take the mound. Spencer will lead it off. Singleton scored in the first. Here's Fingers now. 1-3 right-handed, struck him out. That's the second strikeout for Fingers now. And Jim Fregosi, Singleton scored. Angels had 4 singles in the first and scored 2 runs off Fingers. He has now settled down, retiring the last 5 in order. The windup, the pitch to Fregosi. 4-10 right-handed, fly ball left. That's for Brooks. He makes the catch, 2 away. And here comes J. John Stone. John Stone popped to second in the first. The windup by Fingers and the pitch. 1-9 right-handed, chops it to second. Kubiak has it, throws it over to Rudy, and it's another 1-2-3 for Fingers. We are serving a hot dog today. Another 1-2-3, that's 7 in a row for Fingers. And demos, just to let you know, with a prankster, I created this myself this morning. These are both public domain pictures. And that is the thumbnail for this game. We had started the game, gone 1.5 innings. Then I got a phone call from my son. Everything's fine, but we have a philosophy here. You have children, demos? Family first. You like that? I'm not much of a graphic artist, but you don't have children? Okay. Yeah, you have Tabby, though. Kathy Harden isn't here. I wanted to talk about the phone call, but we're going to move on to the bottom of the third. Then we'll take a brief break. It's going to be Murphy who has, just the cat. Murphy has allowed a walk. That's it thus far. It's Dave Duncan leading it off. Fingers on deck. No, we didn't, Bill, but she was able to post subsequently in the next game. You know, it's sometime a mystery. I think it's an algorithm thing. I have a philosophy about some things that weird things that, aren't weird anymore. They don't happen anymore. Don't ask, don't tell. Here's the pitch to Duncan. 2-6 right-handed, struck him out. And that's the second for Murphy. Now fingers. Because if I start obsessing about that, it's the last thing I need. I got plenty of stuff to obsess about. Here's Murphy now. And the pitch to fingers, 3-6, struck him out. That's 3 strikeouts in order for Murphy. Murphy, average strikeout ratio. And here's Campanaris. We lost Campanaris just prior to the game. And then finally I found him. I asked Road Scholar if he could send him over to me, and then I found him on the floor. It was the darndest thing. Campanaris popped a short. Here's Murphy now. That's 5-7 right-handed. Struck him out. He struck out the side, Murphy, and has struck out 4 in order. And he has retired 7 in order. Well, they were both sort of self-help people. Yeah. I'm upset about I wasn't really a fan of hers. Shannon Doherty died age 53. Very, very, very sad. And she had struggled for a decade at least with breast cancer. So frickin' sad. We've gone 3. It's 2-0 Angels. Gonna take a break for 2 or 3 minutes. If Kathy comes in, would anyone let me know? I'm Jeffrey Guterman, and we have a mid-4 question. Well, first, when I get back, it'll be after the top of the 4th, I assume you mean. If you want to make it top of the 4th, we can when I get back. I will keep it tentatively mid-4, as you had said. I'm Jeffrey Guterman, and this is the Strat-O-Matic Network. We have a crowd of 1,836 paid. It's 2-0 Angels. Fingers takes the mound, top of the fourth. Question from Bill. After the Angels are retired, it's Rick Reichard, who got a clutch base hit to bring in the first run. Here's Fingers now. That's 212 right-handed. That's a ballpark blast. And he's got the power, but it's a 17. Oakland is spacious. It's going to be a long fly out to left fielder. Caught by Brooks. He really hit that well, though. Now here's Bill Voss. Kathy, you there? Here's Voss. He singled in a run. Fingers and the pitch. 3-4 right-handed. Grounds to second for Kubiak. Throws to Rudy. 2 outs. And now here's Randy Brown, left-handed hitter. Here's Fingers. The pitch to Brown. Right-hander, 5-7. Whoa, it's a base hit for Randy Brown. Of course, off the pitcher's card. Brown 1-9 running. And here's Aurelio Rodriguez, just full disclosure, full transparency. Winston Llanas started this game, but Rodriguez replaced him. I would have had to use a nameless player. I opted just to start Rodriguez. 2 outs, Brown on first. And Rodriguez steps into the batter's box. Count your blessing, folks. Rodriguez was killed by a drunk driver. He was a pedestrian. That's in real world. Here's Fingers now. The pitch to Rodriguez. 3-6 right-handed, hit well. Back to the wall goes Brooks at the warning track, makes the catch. It was a 3-6 right-handed. That was hit very well again. And on the 6th Devil Die, Brooks makes the catch and the side is retired. We're in the middle of the 4th. It's 2-0 Angels. This is the first of a 4-game series. Now what I'd like you all to do, I really would, is to pay attention to the live text. And Kathy, yeah, I got to tell you something, Kathy. But let's first get Bill's question. Great to see you, Kathy. Wait for it now. Oh, he was a little early. This song, written by Harry Nilsson, was turned into a top 5 hit by Three Dog Night in 1969. Whoa. Any ideas? Whoa. Well, I don't think it's Without You. I know it's not Eli's Coming. Oh, Lord, that is tough. Joel Horland says 1. Don't tell me Harry Nilsson wrote 1. Whoa, Joel gets it. And Joel gets an orange. He prefers that over the red. Good answer, Joel. Great Q&A. Great Q&A. I had no idea that Nilsson wrote that. Kathy Harden is here, so I'd like to explain. I interrupted the last call. That's for you, Joel. I interrupted the last call because I got a phone call from my son, and what he had to tell me was important, but it was positive or neutral. But it's family first. And all I could say is I am pleased as punch and everything is okay. That's all. I don't want to even get into it. We're heading to the bottom of the fourth. So sorry about the interruption, Kathy. Meanwhile, it's 2-0. Murphy has thrown 3 hitless innings. He's walked 1, struck out 4 in a row, and retired 7 in a row. It's Ted Kubiak, HD on deck. Here's Murphy now. The pitch to Kubiak. 2-3, right-handed, grounds it to first. Spencer takes it to the bag, 1 out. And here comes H.D. Jackson. Again, 55 home runs, 6 away from tying Maris in 7 games left, including this one. It could be done. Jackson steps in the batter's box. He walked, left on in the first, only base runner thus far for Oakland. And Kathy, I made that myself, by the way. And those both pictures are in the public domain, completely legal. Here's Murphy, the pitch to Jackson. 111, that's a ballpark blast on a 5. Left-handed in Oakland. Oh, it's gone. Number 56. 111 ballpark blast. Left-handed 1-7. And it was a 5, number 56. Who else hit 56 home runs in a season? Quickly. Impromptu question, not official. Anybody at all? As I enter this in our stats. Anybody at all? Did he? Hack Wilson, I think you're right. Anybody else? There's someone else too. H.D. Jackson. Actually, that's number 57. I am so sorry. My Lord. I'm not even keeping track. He had 56, no doubt about it. That was number 57. Wow, he really does have a chance. I can't think anyone who had 57 off the top of my head. The single season leaders for home runs are as follows. Barry Bonds with 73, Mark McGwire with 70, Sammy Sosa with 66, Mark McGwire with 65, Sosa with 64 and 63, Judge, when he had that insane year in 2022 with 62, Maris with 61, and we act as if that is the record in this replay. Ruth with 60, Ruth with 59, Giancarlo Stanton with 59, Jimmy Fox with 58, Hank Greenberg with 58, Ryan Howard with 58 in 2006, McGuire with 58. Luis Gonzalez with 57, tied with Alex Rodriguez. And now Hot Dog Jackson, but that's all before the fact. But that's exciting. I was mistaken. Yankees should have promoted Reggie Dogs, absolutely. Absolutely, they would have sold like hot dogs. He only needs 4 home runs. He's got parts of 7 games left. And that's to tie it. He needs 5 to break the record. Okay, it's a 2-1 ball game. Let's get back. Sal Bando, the captain. Bando flew to right in the first. Here's Murphy. 4-9 right-handed, and that's a drive hit out into the gap for a double. That almost left the park, 1-2. Sold like hot dog. You like that one? Yeah, I was going to say hot cakes. Here's Bobby Brooks. Bando the tying run, Brooks the go-ahead run, Murphy. And the pitch, that's 1-8. Right-handed, walked him, so Murphy in trouble now here. In the fourth, Rick Monday is the batter. First and second one out, Murphy. And the pitch, 5-5 left-handed, grounds to second. That's going to be an inning-ending double play. Alomar stepped on the bag and threw it to first, or you can score that any way you want. The side is out, but there was 1 run on 2 hits. It was the home run by Hot Dog Jackson. Home run number 57. And look at me making an error there, not keeping up, not knowing that he had 56, and it's all confirmed in my it's all in there in my records. We're heading to the top of the 5th. I'd like to come up with a question or 2. Here's Fingers. It will be Murphy to lead it off. Here's Fingers now. And the pitch, 6-6, right-handed, struck him out. 3rd strikeout for Fingers. Now Sandy Alomar. Sandy 0 for 2. Fingers into the windup. 210 right-handed. There's a slash. To the right side of the infield. It's a 15 on a 210 right-handed. 15 hitting left-handed. And no, that's going to be caught by Kubiak. 2 outs. And now here's Jim Spencer, 1 for 2. Single then scored in the first. Here's Fingers. 6'4" left-handed catcher X. That'll be Duncan, a 3-5. Three, 5, 7, 3. It's going to be a pop-up with nobody on. Duncan E5, 5, 6, 7, 8, and he makes the catch. And that will retire the side. 1, 2, 3 for fingers. It is 2-1 Angels. And I got a question. Middle of the 6th. And it's going to be an Elton John song emoji. And I don't even know which one it's going to be. I don't even know which one it's going to be yet. I like to challenge myself. Okay, here's Murphy now to pitch the bottom of the 5th. Rick Monday, Joe Rudy to lead it off. He's 0 for 1. Here's Murphy now. 2-7 right-handed, grounds it to short for Fregosi. He throws it over, 1 out. Now Dave Duncan. The pitch to Duncan. 2-3, flies to center. And Johnstone makes the catch. 2 outs, and Fingers is the batter. One, 3, grounds it to second. And Alomar takes it on 1 hop, throws it to Spencer. And there's a 1-2-3 inning for Murphy, who's pitching pretty good baseball. Save for the home run to Jackson, number 57. We're heading to the top of the 6th. It's Raleigh Fingers. Fingers has won 4 on the season. He's worked in both relief and started, believe it or not. It'll be Fregosi, Johnstone, and Rijkaard. Here's Fingers now. And the pitch. That's 2-9 right-handed, grounds it back to Fingers. He's got it. And he throws it over to Rudy, 1 out. Now Jay Johnstone comes up. 2-1 Angels, top of the 6th, first of the 4. September 25 in our 69 replay. Pitch from Fingers. 2-9 right-handed, grounds it to first. And Rudy throws to Fingers covering the bag. So a 1-3 and now a 3-1. And here comes Rijkaard. The pitch from Fingers. 6-8, right-handed. And that's a shot hit out into the gap by Rijkaard. It's dropping. And that's going to be a stand-up double with 2 outs. Six-8, 1-1 to 8. It was an 11 double. Rijkaard in scoring, and here's Voss in a clutch iation. And he's got a clutch hit on his card against Fingers. That is 6-2 left-handed. There's a ballpark blast by Voss, but he has W power. It could bring home a run, though. 15 left-handed. No. No. It's a long fly to right, and Hot Dog Jackson catches up with it, and the side is retired. No runs. 1 hit, the 2-out double by Rijkaard. He was left on base. We're heading to the bottom of the 6th. It's 2-1 Angels. We got a ball game, and what I'd like you to do is be patient here. This is going to be an Elton John song, Emoji. There it is. It's as good as I can do. This one should be easy. Joel Horlin. We'll give one to Bill also. And I just want to suggest something to you. I am not a musicologist, but from a musicological perspective, the greatest single progression, I believe, in his anthology is the following. Back to the howling old owl in the woods. If you look at the structure of the song, it sets up for that, and it's just genius. Of course, many of us, including me, are sick of the song, but, you know, that is just a great moment in the song. Thank you for allowing me to do my little Elton John song emoji with a commentary. Hunting the hornyback toad alive. Okay, Murphy now. 2-1 ball game. Top of the order, and it'll be Bert Campanaris. Couldn't find him. Found him on the floor. 0 for 2. A's down by 1. Murphy. 6-4, right-handed, flies to center X. Johnstone prancing, 3-7. Three, 7, 6, 1, 3. Oh, that's going to go through for a base hit. Oh my. 6, 7, 8, 9. E7. He'll get a base hit. A leadoff single by Campanaris. Now Murphy, a +5. Whoa. 1 to 24. Being held. 1 to 22. With the lead, 1 to 19. He's going to go for the lead. 2 to 6, 11. He gets the lead. Here's the pitch to Kubiak. 1-19. They're going to let him go. They're going to eat it. And thank you. I think that was, I think it was, well, if you taught me it, you let me know. But I think it was Demos who taught me that. Campanaris with a stolen base. He's going to eat that. It's a 15% chance of an error. And a 5% chance of throwing him out. Okay, here's Kubiak with Campanaris, the tying run on second. The pitch from Murphy. 4-9, switch hitter batting left. He's got W power. And anyway, it's going to be a double for Kubiak, and Campy will score the tying run. And this is Murphy's first endurance inning. One more hit or walk. He's fatigued. Top of the 7th for Bill Ivamy. Top of the 7th for Bill Ivamy. EJ Emoji song. Middle of the 7th by me, and I have not yet even selected it. Geishart and Tatum pitched in this game in real world. We'll have Geishart warming. He's not that great, but we'll have him warming. Here's Hot Dog Jackson now. 4 home runs away from tying Maris. 5 for breaking the all-time record. They've already passed the old 154-game schedule. Here's Murphy now, the pitch to Jackson. That's 3-2. Oh, he lines it to second, and he catches Kubiak off the bag, tagging him for a double play. It was 3-2. Right-handed. Hot Dog Jackson lined it sharply to Alomar. It was hit so sharply, Kubiak started off the bag, and Alomar made the tag. So it's 2 outs, nobody on. And here's Sal Bando. Here's Murphy now. 3-7, right-handed. There's a base hit for Bando, his second of the ball game. Bando on first, 2 outs, 1 in. 2-2 ball game. Here's Brooks. Well, I think they gave up on that a long time ago. That is a base hit by Brooks. You know, it was, I forgot who the manager was, I forgot who it was, Eckert maybe? And whoever it was, I think that he came up with the idea, he proposed it, it was used, it's no longer used. I don't believe it's really used in official records. First and second now. That was a 212 single. 1-5 went through. Here's Monday now. Maybe we give him an asterisk just to sort of give it to him. Clutch situation for Monday. 1-9, right-handed, struck him out. And that is the 5th strikeout for Murphy. And he has fatigued. It was neglected by me. Fortunately, it did not come into play. This happens rarely. Murphy reached fatigue and it went undetected by the manager. That's going to be it for Murphy. Wow. There was no dot. It was one run on 4 hits and 2 left on. And hell, we're going to bring Geishart in next inning. I don't give a... Geishart. Even I could bring Tatum in, but, you know, we'll bring Geishart in. He pitched 6 innings, Murphy. Reached fatigue, 1, 2, 6 hits. Walked 2, struck out 5, allowed 2. He is still eligible to win this game. He can't lose it. And I would like to bring your attention now to Big Bill Ivamy for his question. Yeah, Jackson wants I'll give him an asterisk. Here it is. In 1970, Harry Nilsson released an album with all the songs written by this singer-songwriter. Name this album or songwriter. Wow. I had no idea. Boy, he died young. He died in 94 at the age of 52. You know, I really don't know the answer to that question. He died of heart failure. Again, age 52. And Nilsson sings, oh Lord. I closed the thing because I'm not looking. I don't Google. Nilsson sings, oh look, I'm just gonna take a silly guess. Oh, that's a good guess, Joel. One of my favorite writers? One of whose favorite writers? You mean composers? Still alive? Whoa. I can't see him singing Dylan, but Dylan's not one of my favorites. I like him. Bacharach. Jesus, that would have been great if it's true. I love Burt Bacharach. You know, we considered him middle of the road back in the 70s when I was a kid. He won some Academy Awards, but he's a composer. But now I recognize how great Bacharach is. Elvis Costello collaborated with him. Elton John calls him a great songwriter. His lyricist, Hal David lived in my town, Roslyn, New York. Jeez, won Academy Awards and a composer. Who the hell could that be? Christ, a singer-songwriter. Lord, who could that be? Boy, this is a real puzzle. I am stumped. I could rack my brain. You want to give us one more hint? I've spoke glowingly of him. Well, that's too early for Elton John. Uh, RN. RN. My God. Roger Nelson. I have never spoke glowingly of Roger Nelson. So if Bill is right, that's incorrect, Joel. Oh, Randy Newman. Oh my God. Kathy Harden gets it. My Lord, I want to take a look at what songs he did. Yeah, I think he did win Academy Awards for songs. I need to look at some of this stuff. Unfortunately, the songs... Don't tell me Living Without You was written by Randy Newman. I always thought that was written by... Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. It says Living Without You. Wow. I'm just looking up the song Living Without You. I thought it was always called Without You, but it is Living Without You, and he frickin', you know what? It's a different song. Oh, no way. No, it is a different song than Without You. That's amazing. And those are some lesser known songs. Great question. You live and you learn, right? We're heading to the middle of the seventh, top of the seventh. We got a 2-2 ball game. Fingers. There'll be a new pitcher for California. There'll be a hitter for Murphy. Here's Fingers. Great question. Had no idea. Yeah, I am a huge Randy Newman fan, so you are certainly correct about that, Bill. See what I don't know? There's going to be a hitter for Randy Brown here. There's going to be a hitter for Randy Brown. And let's see who it's going to be. Joe Askew's available to come in. Bubba Morton pinch hits in the next game. Billy Cowan pinch hits in the game. Joe Askew will come in to replace Brown, and it will be Bubba Morton. Joe Askew will be the new catcher. Bubba Morton coming in to pinch hit here, top of the seventh. Askew will be the new catcher. Here's Fingers now in his second endurance inning. Here's Bubba. I've got a Elton John song emoji, and I still haven't decided on which it's going to be. Here's Fingers. That's 6-12. Right-handed, grounds to first X. That will be for Rudy, a 430. That's dangerous there. He should be taken out. 430, 5-4. It's going to be a base hit, you see? S1. 30, 6-8, 10. Oh, and an error. Oh, Lord, maybe have we had enough of Rudy there at first yet? Oh, Lord. Morton is on second. That's a shame. Here's Aurelio Rodriguez coming up now. That's a shame. He played the whole game. They have a couple threes. We're not going to embarrass him and pull him right now. And we might hit for him too. He had a bad card. I know I'm gaming the system that way. Here's Rodriguez. That's 3-8, right-handed. Lines it to first, caught by Rudy. Okay. That's a good one. Now we're going to have a hitter for Murphy, who has reached fatigue, unknowingly to me, until the inning was over. And it will be Billy Cowan, who pinch hit either in this game or recently. Billy Cowan. Here comes Cowan with Morton on second and one out. There's going to be a runner for Morton. It's going to be Lou Johnson. Lou Johnson. Here's Cowan now. Fingers. 2 hits and or walks away from fatigue. From the stretch with Johnson on second, 1 out. Pitch to Cowan, 4-7 right-handed, walked him. He's 1 hit or walk away. And there's action in the Orioles bullpen. It's a very well-rested bullpen. There's 3 pitchers warming. That's bizarre. Lou Krause, the right-hander. Paul Lindblad, the left-hander. And Marcel Lockman, also a right-hander. Now they told Krause to sit down. Lindblad and Lockman warming in the bullpen. I'll tell you, their bullpen was not what it became eventually. 1 hit or walk away from fatigue. 1 out, first and second. Sandy Alomar, the batter. Fingers from the stretch. The pitch to Alomar. 1-6 right-handed, grounds it to second B. It's a first and second B. Grounded to first. I'm sorry, grounded to second B. It's a 4. Kubiak has it. Steps on the bag, no play to first. Cowan is forced, and Johnson goes to third. 2 outs, first and third. Fingers still with endurance. And here's Jim Spencer. They're going to let Fingers pitch to him, even though they could bring in the left-hander, but I don't know. I don't think so. We'll just let him face Spencer. Here's the pitch. 3-8, right-handed. Grounder to first. Scooped up by Rudy. And he takes it to the bag. And boy, is Joe happy that he made 2 good plays. After that error, that throwing error, which almost put the Angels ahead, the side is retired, no runs. 1 hit, a walk, an error by Joe Rudy. First error of the ball game. We're in the middle of the 7th. We are in a very tight frickin' ball game. And Tatum is going to be the new pitcher. Tatum, who was warming, not Geis hurt. It's going to be Tatum. We just have to confirm he didn't pitch on the 23rd. Not so fast, everybody. Not so fast. No, Tatum did not. On the 23rd, McLaughlin pitched a complete game shutout. So Tatum coming in to take his warm-ups. Now we're going to get to my Elton John song, Emoji. Now wait for it now. Perfect. Joel Horland gets it. Island Girl. Good one, Joel. Very good one. Now, without looking, Joel, or anybody, just a little follow-up. You know what album it was on? No Googling. I liked it a lot. No, Rock of the Westies, which followed, you had in order, it was Goodbye, Caribou, Captain Fantastic, and then Rock of the Westies. And I liked Rock of the Westies a lot. Okay, here's Tatum now. A little switcheroo here with a 2-2 ball game. Rudy is a 189 hitter. But they didn't know that. They really didn't know he was that bad. I just want to check something here, if you don't mind. I just like to do things what I consider right. Cater. Francona pinch hit on the next game. We're going to have Tito Francona come in. And hit. For Rudy. He will stay in and play first base. He's not much better. And in fact, he's worse. No, he's a better E rating. Tito Francona, left-handed hitter. That makes sense. Facing Tatum. Joe Horland has a Red Strikes Back. Was that an album demos? Joe Horland has a question, top of the 8th. I think that was Red Strikes Back or Reginald or something like that. Here's Francona facing Tatum. The pitch to Francona, that is a 5-6 left-handed, struck him out. It would have been a strikeout either way, if you believe in that. Now here's Dave Duncan. Fingers allowed 2 in that endurance inning. Here's Duncan now. 3-9 right-handed, and that is a fly to center. Under it is Johnstone, 2 outs. And they're going to go with the new pitcher anyway. So we're pinch hitting with 2 outs, largely because we're deciding to take fingers out anyway. He pitched 7, allowed 4, 5, 6, 7 hits. And he did look a little unsteady there in his 7th, and he has 2 against him. He ended up walking 1, striking out 3, and allowing 2. Coming in will be the left-hander, Paul Lindblad. They have enough left-handers in their lineup to justify it. as far as I'm concerned. Paul Lindblad will be the new pitcher. 4 fingers. Let's see who's hitting. Oh, I did not know that, Demos. Yeah, I remember the song Red Strikes Back. His real name is Reginald. Reginald Dwight, if I'm not mistaken. Let's see who's going to hit here. Bob Johnson pinch hit. Whoa. A 343 hitter. He pinch hit next game. We'll have him pinch hit. I just like to make sure that the people I'm using aren't hurt. If worse comes to worse. Forgot which album that was, Red Strikes Out. God, the market is... I wonder if the market is up. My son called me and he told me pre-market is up. That's unbelievable considering what happened. He's talking about the assassination attempt. Maybe it's because he lived. He survived it, but I don't think so. I don't think so. The market is up across the board. My God. We're going to get a correction. Or we're going to have people taking profits tomorrow. So don't get married to the idea that it's up today. Here's Johnson. 2-9 right-handed. And that's a fly to right. This should end the inning. Under it is Voss to make the catch, and the side is retired. And we've had a couple of great ball games today, Kathy Harden, if you're still there. Tatum goes 1-2-3. We're heading to the 8th. New pitcher Paul Lindblad. But before that, oh, I wish you give attention now to Joel Horlin for his question. Look in the live text. All right, Kathy. Look what you created, Kathy. A great tradition here. This 40-year-old Chicago Cub stole 47 bases in 51 attempts in 1985. Who is it? Whoa. I'm just going to take a guess. It's probably not a good guess. Was Lopes on the Cubs? Holy cow. I only said Dawson because I knew. Bill nails it again. Whoa. Bill gets a red one. And Joel with the orange for the question. Great Q&A. Fantastic Q&A. We're going to take a break on that one. Paul Lindblad will come in to take his warm-ups. We have a tie ball game 2-2. I'm Jeffrey Guterman. Oh, is that right? I don't want to go on with you like that. Yeah, you know, there was a funny thing. You know, he wrote the song, I'm Still Standing. Maybe, probably. And he was at a tennis tournament. And he was sitting, for some reason, as a celebrity or something, sitting right under the referee's chair, elevated seat. And he was just sitting in a fold-up chair. He fell down. And then he got up and he yelled out, I'm still standing. It was perfect. I'll be back in a couple minutes. This is the Strat-O-Matic Network. Great question from Joel Horlin. All right, indeed, Kathy Harden. And I'm going to take, Kathy, I'm going to take a super micro. I'm talking so small, some people would say it's not even worth it. I'll be right back. Because I just can't drink any more coffee. We got a ball game. Oh, we got a ball game. 2-2 ball game. Wow. We'll be right back. I don't want to get political, but there's breaking news. The judge has dismissed the classified documents case, which was a criminal case. No comment. No frickin' comment. I've got a question. It's another Elton John song emoji at the top of the 9th. And I just want to tell you all something. I do not endorse the use of cannabis for anybody. And I admit my ingesting cannabis on my broadcasts is an attention-seeking behavior. It is part of my exhibitionism because I like to be watched. And I'm gonna take a micro that is so small Frank, you want to take it middle of the 8th? If you want to do it, Frank, you want to wait till after the top of the 8th, Frank, so we can do it formally? Demos, I see Demos wants to do a question. Demos, you want to do it with Frank? You want to do it with me? Let me know, folks. And Kathy Harden, you are my good friend. All of you are my friends. But I have a special place in my heart for Kathy Harden, and that good luck charm, the 4-leaf clover, is for you, Kathy. That little piece right there, believe it or not, if ingested properly, can really work nicely. Let me know, guys. Double shot middle of the 8th, it is. We're gonna get Frank and we're gonna have baseball demos. Love it, you're all my friends. Frank, you hold on now, Frank, and you wait for, if you will, you wait for the music and you wait for me to finish my hit here. You know, Kathy, it's very easy when you take something that small in a chillum to just blow it through. But I timed it perfectly. And I feel so freaking good right now. I feel so freaking good right now. If you all wouldn't mind to give me about a minute so I can savor this shit, please. Oh, that was so good. And it really confirms the idea that less is better. Again, I would say less is more, but that feeds into the idea that size is important. Less is better. You can't take too little, because you can always take a little more. Same thing with salad dressing. You can ruin a salad with too much dressing. You can't put too little because you can put more on. We got great people here. We got Frank, we got Demos, we got Bill, we got Joel. And of course, my favorite, I got a special place in my heart for Kathy Harden. I kind of liken it. I'm not saying you're a scarecrow, Kathy, but you remember when Dorothy said to him as she was planning to go on the balloon, I think I'm going to miss you most of all. Beautiful. We got a ball game. Angels 2, Athletics 2. Tatum and Lindblad both pitching now. We've had some great questions today. And we're heading to the top of the 8th when the Angels are retired. We're gonna have a double shot. It will be first Frank and then baseball demos. Paul Lindblad has taken his warm-ups. He's in relief of Fingers. Actually, I assume this is his second inning. Lord. I hope I used Lindblad. Shit. I'm just looking. Yeah, I used him. The only thing, Kathy, is, after I take a hit, I say, whoa, I don't know. Sometimes I feel good now, if I can do this ball game anymore. But I surely can. Top of the 8th, Fregosi, Johnstone, and Reichart, the so-called heart of the order, against Lindblad, the left-hander. Here's Fregosi now. Fregosi 1 for 3. Lindblad, left-hander, into his windup. It's 5-9 right-handed. Struck him out. So you're telling me Lindblad did all this? Whoa. I'm just going back to take a look at that. It's almost like I don't remember it. That's right. Shit. Oh shit, Fingers. Yeah, Fingers pitched the 7th. I am so sorry. This is Lindblad's first, and he was pinch hit for in the bottom of the 7th. So I am so sorry about the confusion on my end. And it's all is good. And here's Johnstone. You could get to a point where the game is so-called ruined if you let something like a pinch hit for fingers and then let him pitch again. This is Lindblad's first appearance now, after the pinch hitter Johnson. And I wrongly said that fingers reached fatigue when it was Murphy. And they hit for him anyway. Go figure. Here's the pitch to Johnstone now, lefty-lefty. 1-3, and he grounds it to first. Francona takes it to the bag, 2 away. And here's Rick Reichard. 2 for 3 today. A right-hander. That's 3-4 left-handed, flies it to right. Hot Dog Jackson under it, and he makes the catch. 1-2-3 by Lindblad. It's a 2-2 ball game, folks. It's been a great game. We've had great games this morning. Now I want you all to give this up now, because Frank about to do a highlighted trivia question. I want you to all give it up for Frank. Give it up. Wait for it now. Oh, perfect, Frank, you're perfect. Which A's infielder had an unassisted triple play in the year 2000? Oh, and it was perfectly timed, Frank. You're good. Which A's infielder? He says Mikel Tejeda. Joel Horlin. Oh, I'm always rooting for Joel. Bill Ivamy says Gates. We got our first name on that, Bill? Or is that his first name? Not Gates. Whoa. I had my orange ready for you, Joel. I have no idea. This looks like this might be a tough one. I'm out of it because I really haven't been keeping much attention to recent. Boy, that was a perfect hit, Kathy. It could have even been smaller. Do you know that? For some reason, Jack Smith was deemed not authorized to conduct the prosecution, per judge. Chavez, Joel Horlin Chavez. Frank, I'm sorry, Bill, there are some things I'll never forget. Sure, let's take a hint. That doesn't help me one iota. God, the market is really, there's got to be something wrong with me that I get concerned when the market is roaring. Because I believe in gravity, okay? Last initial V, it's RV. Anybody at all, that should do it. Oh, I feel so good. I feel so frickin' good. Bill says Randy Velarde. Bill gets it again. No surprise, Bill. We're getting used to this. We're getting very freaking used to this, and it's a great Q&A. Frank, you get one too for a great question. Now, without further ado, let's get ready because we have a double shot, middle of the 8th. I think this is a first. Baseball demos. Baseball David demos with a baseball trivia. Oh, I feel so freaking good. Boy, Jack Smith must be boiling mad. And I'm going to tell you this guy is really having a great week, Donald J. Trump. You know that? He's having a, seriously. Here it is. This obscure 1980s pitcher holds the major league record for most career losses without a win. Whoa. So in other words, he went 0-16 lifetime. You don't know what to think, Kathy. It's Felton. Horland says Parrots. That's not a good sign, Kathy. But I think you'd agree with me, he's had a very good week. He became a martyr without dying. Frank says young. He now had this criminal case, which is probably the most serious one, thrown out. Minnesota. Bill gets it again. Felton. Do we get a first name? Do we get a first name for this dude? Terry Felton demos, thank you. He played parts of 4 major league seasons. Yes, he was on Minnesota. He went 0-0 in 79, 0-3 in 80, 0-0 in 81, and 0-13 in 1918. After baseball, he became a detective and later a captain in the East Baton Rouge Parish Sheriff's Office. I suppose that's New Orleans. He made minor headlines in July 2004 when his 2-year-old daughter was attacked by the family Rottweiler. Felton shot and killed the daughter. I'm sorry, the dog. His daughter is said to have only suffered minor injuries. Sounds like a good man. I mean, he sounds like a guy who knows what the hell he's doing. A very interesting character. And I appreciate that question from Baseball Demos because I learned something today. I learned a lot of things today. And he's still alive. He's only a year older than you and me, Bill, or actually he's your age. He was born in 57, so I assume he was yours. The daughter suffered only minor injuries. The dog was shot to death by Felton. And it just goes to show that he erred in, he tried to get a win, but he couldn't, Demos. It's a great question. It's a great thing to learn about Terry Felton here. Um, I had no idea. That's quite a headline with the Rottweiler. You know, the poor dog. Um, you know, I was such a protective parent. I would always make sure, research if I were to get a dog. I don't want to say like I told you so or I know better, but I'm such a worrier. I would have checked temperaments out on dogs if I had a young child. But of course, any dog could act out. Any human can act out. You know, we are wild animals. Why do I say that? Because the criteria for non-wild is domestication. And we are not domesticated by any species. We have domesticated many species. Animals, dogs, cats, chickens, you know. I mean, think about the idea. I don't even want to get into it. The idea of a bird in a cage. It's just outrageous. I think all pets are biological evolutionary refugees. And there should be a ban on all pets and let the existing ones die out. And that would also stop a lot of the abuses that go on in breeding. I know that's controversial. But I wanted to say it. Joel Horland notes, regardless of the record, anyone to make the Major League Baseball has massive talent. I got another thing to say. Anyone allowed to pitch that much, especially the last year when he was 0-13, has to have something. And the old cliche, and there's always a truth to a cliche, is when you look at a 20-game loser, he had to have something to be given that many starts. They said that about Roger Craig. We had a couple of great questions here. You're against zoos and circuses that use animals, says Bill Ivamy. And it isn't ideal. Do I eat meat? Yes. Am I a hypocrite? Yes. Am I going to do anything about the meat eating? Probably not. But at least I am willing to identify and confront my own hypocrisies. Ooh, this has been a ball game. Here's Ken Tatum. Oh, Joel. Thank you for appreciating my point about pets. Yeah. And, you know, sometimes I stop. You know what I like to do, Joel? And we'll get back to this. I like to question taken for granted assumptions. For example, a dog on a leash. Think about the idea that we take an animal that we have domesticated from wolves, we assume, and we put a leash on them. Could you imagine that? That's like sadistic. I associate leashes with sadomasochism, sexual practices. Now, sometimes it's voluntary, and if that's the case, you know, two adults are allowed to do what they want to do. And maybe I don't care enough, Joel, to do anything about it. You went, Bill, in '96, never again. But try working on that, folks. Be willing to, and you don't have to do it publicly, identify your hypocrisies, your big ones. And I think it helps you get closer to really appreciating yourself. And accept yourself with it, and then if you want to work on the hypocrisy, by all means, go ahead. That was a great double shot. And Terry Felton and Velarde. Here's Tatum now in his second inning of relief, and leading it off will be Bert Campanaris. Bert 1 for 3, singled and scored the tying run. He singled to open up the sixth, stole second, came home on Kubiak, I believe. I got a question, top of the ninth. It's an Elton John song emoji. Frank for the A's. Here's the pitch to Campy. That's going to be 3-6. Right-handed, pops it up to first. And under that is oh, fuck. Spencer. And there's one away. A man's got to know his limitations. Demos, I'm telling you, it's liberating. It's liberating. Here's Ted Kubiak now. I'll tell you what I do like. I like chickpeas made a certain way. You take the whole chickpeas, drain them, rinse them, and then there's a recipe with, I believe it's mayonnaise, Dijon mustard, and chives. And then don't forget to chill them, and you're going to get protein in there like you get from anything else. Here's Kubiak, 1 for 3. Tatum, the wind-up, and the pitch to Kubiak. We got a 4-4 switch hitter batting left, catcher X. We could squeeze one in there. That's going to be Askew now in there, 3-2. Whoa. Askew at 3-2. And we just want to double check on that. Make sure we got that right. Yeah, 3-2. His range isn't great, but his error rating is 18-3. It's a dribbler. He's an E2. It's 4.78. And he picks it up and throws out Kubiak, 2 outs. And here comes Jackson. Here comes Hot Dog Jackson. Hot Dog Jackson is just adjusting the bat and the pine tar there. Hot Dog Jackson. And I want to tell you, folks, I made that myself this morning. They are both pictures, demos are in the public domain. Okay? And it's not neat. It's not perfect. I mean, what I'd really like to see would be mustard and then little Reggie Jackson faces, as if they were pickles or something. Okay, if I have, I'm sure AI could work on that. Jackson steps into the batter's box, 57th home run earlier 4 home runs away from Roger Maris with 7 games left, including this one. Here's Tatum. The pitch to H.D. Jackson. That's going to be a 4-8 left-handed, walked him. So that is an alternative. Tatum decides, and that was like an intentional walk, if you will. He just didn't want to give him anything to hit there. And I don't blame him. He was humble and wonderful with children. Then he, celebrityism nailed him. Now, Joel says, Frank, that Reggie is a good man. You know what? There's I trust Joel's judgment. And therefore, here's another instance where I say, maybe, I poke fun at him. And he is the butt of a joke. And maybe, if Joel's saying Reggie is a good man, and maybe he's done some really good things, with philanthropy, or just helping people. And maybe I've been wrong all along. But Joel, he doesn't know. Can we do it? Can I do it for fun? And look at demos, that one, ooh, that's that, ouch. Relish. David. Did you say relish? No, but Joel, I respect what you're saying. Maybe we have them all wrong. Okay, hot dog on first. Oh, God. 1-16. With Askew. Tatum is a 0. Because I don't want to annoy you, Joel. Really, I don't want to just... Well, Bando is 2 for 3. Doubled left on, singled left on. HD is a, whoa, Tatum, okay. 1-16, 1-14 being held, he will be held. Boy, that was quite a play on words there, Demos. You caught me by surprise with that one. Here's Tatum now. Jackson being held, 2 outs. Pitch to Bando, 5-5 right-handed, struck him out. And that is the second for Tatum. And the side is retired. No runs, no hits. The walk to Reginald. And we got a freaking ball game, 2-2 ball game, and I've got an Elton John song emoji. Now, folks, this one is easy. If you know Elton at all, this one's easy, so I'm really going to give major kudos to the first one who types it in. Wait for it now. Wait for it now. You got it there, Frank. Good for you. Hey. This has been a great game, really, and I feel great. You got it, Frank. They ran out of Mike and Ike's at the supermarket. Can you believe that shit? We're heading to the ninth. Lindblad, his third inning of relief. And according to my calculations, last inning was his first actually, no. This is his first endurance inning. That was his first inning. I keep pushing Lindblad. And just to follow up, Joel, I don't know if you're still there. I really appreciate you as a friend and a person, and you know, I hope you're not insulted seriously about the Reggie Jackson thing that we do. It's just become sort of a staple, but I appreciate that you said he's really a good man. And I respect your opinion, so I look forward to checking out what kind of good man he has. I might upgrade him to sirloin. Sirloin Jackson. I think it has a much better ring. It's been a great game. We've had a great day, a great morning. The first game was great too. Here's Lindblad in his second inning, and it will be Bill Voss leading it up. I better chill, Kathy. I'm just going to explode with exuberance. Here's Lindblad now. I hope we go to extras. I hope this game goes 20 innings. Here's the pitch to Voss. 111 left-handed, pops it up behind the plate. Duncan makes the catch. 1 out. And here's Askew in his first at bat. Lindblad now. And the pitch. 1-8 left-handed. That is a base hit by Askew. Now he's a 1-8, but I don't think they have many catchers. Lord. Ho, ho, ho. I don't think they have another freaking catcher here. They have Tom Egan. How do you like that? We're going to have a runner for Askew. I know that sounds pretty wild. What do you all think? What do you think about me using Roger Raposa 1-14, 164 hitter, and then bring in Tom Egan in, because whether he was really available or not, all bets are off. It's extra innings. Any comments? Anybody at all? Bring Rapose in to run for Askew and then bring Egan to catch the bottom of the ninth. Anybody at all? Any confirmation? Oh, folks, don't keep me hanging. Oh, Lord. Anybody at all? Oh, shit. Okay. I'm going to bring Repose in to run. And I'm bringing Egan in to catch. He's actually a decent catcher. Repose on first with no outs. This is Lindblad's first endurance inning. Anybody out there? Here's Rodriguez. Anybody out there? Now there's breaking news that Secret Service did not sweep the building from which the shooter used, and the operational plan was for local counter sniper team to do so, and I guess they did not do so either. So what we have here is failure to communicate. Because, look, folks, I used to run shit. And I was part micromanager and then part macro manager. You've got to check on your, if you're Secret Service, you are ultimately responsible. You need to check that they're doing their job. And this is really... In the next few hours, Donald J. Trump, the living martyr, who has had his criminal documents case dismissed, will announce his VP pick. I hope that he picks J.D. Vance. Then I think we could be sure that no one will ever try to shoot Trump again. He may pick Rubio. Rubio's a big name. Anybody at all, anybody out there? Did I say something wrong? Oh shit. Anybody at all? Here's Rodriguez with Repose, a 1-14. Oh well, I'm sorry folks. Here's demos. Oh, middle of the ninth. Lord, I love it. It's going to be a bless you, demos, for rescuing me from paranoia. His first ever emoji trivia, is it, you're not going to give us a topic, it's going to be straight without any sort of topic, because that can be hard. Journey song, a Journey song, okay. I think I know it already. By the way, he is such a good singer. Steve Perry has such a great voice. I'm not telling you anything you don't know. Roger Repose 1-14 on first, running for Askew, who's singled. Egan will come in and catch the bottom of the ninth. Rodriguez at the plate. He's a C bunter. Tatum is due up next. Here's the pitch to Rodriguez. 4-8, right-handed, fly to right. Sirloin Jackson. Under it and makes the catch. Oh, thank you, Demos. Really, upgrade him. If he's really a good man, we shouldn't be calling him Hot Dog Jackson. I say go with sirloin, tenderloin. I am so sorry. Tatum has pitched 2 innings. They're going to hit for him. Why? It's the end of the season. It's a meaningless game. We're not going to wipe out his arm. But who hits, is another story. There's really nobody to hit. I'll look in the call-ups. I will look in the call-ups here. I will go with Jarvis Tatum. Jarvis Tatum. Getting really crowded in here. 1 out, repose on first, a 1-14. Okay, here comes Tatum now up to the plate. Tatum facing Lindblad, the left-hander. Here's Tatum now. He's got enough base hits there if you hit the 1 column. And that's what the Angels are banking on. It's repose on first with 1 out. Here's Tatum. Lindblad in his 3rd inning of relief. 2nd inning of relief. My goodness, what's wrong with me? And the pitch to Tatum. That's a 1-5. Base hits. Whoa, Tatum with a single. Repose to 2nd. Again, 1-14. It was a 1-5 to center. That's going to Monday -2. That puts 1-12, 1-13, no hold. He will hold. And Lindblad is 1 hit or walk away from fatigue. Oh my. Tatum with the big hit. I know it's hard to see, but for our purposes, to catch it in the present moment, this is the way it's going. And now they hit for Tatum, and that was Tatum for Tatum. Oh my! That was a frickin' Tatum for Tatum. Tatum hit for the pitcher Tatum, who pitched 2 innings, perfectly almost. Who's coming in, we do not know. And Lindblad is one hitter walk away from fatigue. I mean, this has been a ball game. Oh, Journey. It's a frickin' Perry. Here's Lindblad now, trying to get out of this. First and second, one down. Alomar, switch hitter, batting right. The pitch from Lindblad. That's 3-6, left-handed. There's a base hit. And that will be it for Lindblad. Repo scores the go-ahead run. Tatum goes to third. Alomar knocking in the go-ahead, and that is it for Paul Lindblad, who has reached fatigue. So what a way for the game to start here, end here. Tatum would be the winner of record, and Lindblad the loser. Lindblad pitched 1 1/3. Looked great when he started, but 3 singles will do you. He's allowed 1. He's responsible for first and third. It's Alomar on first, Tatum on third, 1 down. Let's see who's coming in for Oakland. It's going to be Clyde Wright, the left-hander. Interesting choice. Interesting choice there with Monday and Francona due up. With Spencer, the left-hander, and Johnstone, the left-hander, due up. I need someone from Oakland. I am so sorry. That's the cannabis. I am so sorry. Oh, Lord. Kraus, Lindblad, Lockerman. We'll go with Lockerman, who pitched in this game in the real world, replacing Lindblad. Lockerman coming in. He's at the mound. He's taking his warm-ups. If you're looking ahead to the bottom of the ninth, and that'll be after a Journey song emoji from Demos, it will be Brooks Monday and Francona. Brooks Monday and Francona. Here's Marcel Lockman. He's ready now. In for Lindblad, who reached fatigue. Spencer steps in. Actually, he's a righty, Lockerman. I am so sorry. Here's Spencer. First and third, 1 out, infield back. Lockerman, and the pitch to Spencer. That is 6-6. Left-handed, grounds it to first. B. It's going to be another run. That's going to be another run. Tatum scores. Alomar is forced. Shortstop to second, and Spencer is on. And it's a 4-2 ball game. Here's Fregosi now. It's Spencer on first with 2 outs now. That's charged to Lindblad. Lock him in. A +2. Spencer, a 22. not being held 1-19. He'll go for it. They'll just have some fun out there today. Oh, he does not get it. He almost got it there. Not being held. First and third, one out. And here's Fregosi now. Still only one out. 2 outs, I'm sorry. Here's Lockerman. The pitch to Fregosi. 3-5 right-handed. Oh, it's a drive. Hit out to left. In the corner, and it's rolling to the wall. Brooks chasing after it. Fregosi round second, comes into third with a triple, and Spencer scores. That'll be charged to Lockerman. Oh my. It is now a 5-2 ball game. We can close Lindblad out. Whoa. Look at that again. Look at that devil die, Demos. Look at that frickin' devil die. I just want to get some water. It's a shit show, people. Kathy, America is a shit show right now. The convention starts tonight. Okay, here's John Stone, the prankster. 2 outs. Fregosi on third. Lockerman. 1-4. Hit deep. Into the gap by John Stone. And Fregosi scores, and out comes the manager. And that's going to be it for Lockerman. Oh my. 2 runs allowed by Lockerman. Tough break there. Lockerman ends up pitching. He actually gets 2/3 Lindblad. And Lockerman gets 0 innings. 2 hits. And he's so far 2 runs. It'll be Reichart. Let's see who's coming in. It was a good ball game, though. Lou Krause came in real world. Now's the time to bring him in. He's taking his warm-ups. It was a good game, though, while it lasted. Until the Angels have exploded here with 3 runs in the top of the 9th. Krause is ready. 2 outs. Here's Reichart. It is a 6-2 game now. No reflection, really, of the majority of this game. Here's the pitch to Reichart. 4-12, right-handed, grounds to first X. It's Francona, 4-19. (11-4). G3 gets to it. E19, 4-8-11. Oh, and he boots it. Oh, my. Oh, my. Really a difficult inning. First and third. Look, there's no room for Voss. Isn't that something? We'll put it over here. Still 2 outs. First and third, Journey song emoji from Demos after this ungodly half inning. Here's the pitch, 4-6, left-handed, walked him. Base is full. And due up now is Tom Egan. At least we understand it in the here and now. Bases full. 2 outs. Anything now is unearned. Here's Kraus. If he can't get Egan. 4-7, right-handed, struck him out. And that is the end of just an ungodly frickin' inning. Kraus gets 1/3. He allows a walk and a strikeout. 2 runs allowed by Lockerman, the loser of record. Tatum, the winner. And there's going to be a new pitcher. But before we do that, there's going to be a new pitcher for California, by the way. Kathy Harden. I'm really looking forward to this one from Baseball Demos. Pay attention, will you, to the live text for a song by Journey in emoji fashion. Shit. I had hoped it was Foolish Heart. Foolish heart, hear me call, yeah, not before you start falling. Foolish heart, heed my warning, I've been warned before. Don't belong anymore, foolish heart. Oh, shit. You mean that was solo? Wasn't he on Journey? That was completely solo. I didn't know that. Look at him today. Wow. Wow, look at him today. Everybody is aging. I did not know that. You see, I'm learning so much today. There he is today. It's just an incredible voice. See, I learned a lot. I don't know what that is, though, Demos. Anybody at all? Anybody at all on that emoji? I don't think anybody's going to get this one, Demos. You want to lay it on us? Well, you want to give us a hint or just to tell us? Wheel in the Sky. No, that was very good. Double D, good guess, Double D. I said I was going to use Geishart, and I meant it. With a 4.65 ERA. And I think he's eligible for the save. It's 6-2 California. No reflection of the closeness of this ball game until we come here and a red one for demos on the question, and teaching me that Journey was a solo song. Did he write it? I could look that up. Really, guy. I could easily look that up, because whoever did write that, that is... I need a love that's... I need a love that grows. It was written by Steve Perry and Randy Goodrum, and it was on his first solo album. Yes, there's a reason why they were so popular. It's because he really was talented. Here's Geishert coming in for the save. I think it's 3 runs or less, 1 full inning with 69 rules. I don't keep that stat anyway. It will be Brooks Monday and Francona. David Brooks to lead it off. Here's Geishert. The windup, the pitch to Brooks. 1-4 right-handed. That's hit well. Oh my, it's going off the wall for a double. Almost left the ballpark, which would have been basically useless. That's what my father used to always say. When you're down by 3 or so, a base runner is better so the next guy can get a home run. But I say, take a home run anytime. So Brooks opens up with a double. And here comes Rick Monday, left-handed hitter. A B bunter, he'll hit away. Here's Geishert from the stretch. 4-9 left-handed. Fly ball to left. To right, I'm sorry. Under that is Voss. He'll make the catch. We have the option to tag Brooks, but we won't. And here's Tito Francona, 1 out. Geishert 2 outs away. Francona, left-handed hitter. Here's Geishert. Pitch to Francona. 2-8 right-handed, walked him. His endurance is 4. And Dave Duncan comes up as the tying run at the plate. He has end power, and a 312 is a home run. And it's only for that reason that we're letting him hit. I don't know that we have that many pinch hitters anyway. Let me take a look. We've gone this far. Tartable played last game. Duncan is a 126 hitter. Jose Tartable is coming in to hit. This game ain't over. Mr. Haney will be the new catcher if they're lucky enough to tie this game. If they win it, he won't be needed. His name is Mr. Haney. Jose Tartable is stepping up to the batter's box, but while he does that, I would just like to ask a question, and it's an honest question. The actor who played Mr. Haney, wasn't it inappropriate to get a guy to play a character in this sitcom who looks like he is inbred? It's an honest question. Pat Boutram, Double D, he had one eye looking the other way, but he played an inbred. That's the subtext. Am I right? Do you know that I've looked at videos of inbred families being interviewed, and I think nothing is more horrifying to me than to see that. I am really sorry for bringing this up. Really. I am really Pat Buttram. Here's where his eyes don't look like that. He died in 1994. He was a character, he was the sidekick of Gene Autry. Whoa, he married Sheila Ryan and married until his death. That was his second wife. Here's Tartable now, left-handed hitter facing Geishert. Tartable is the tying run. He's got W power across the board, but we think he's a good choice here. Here's Geishert now. Allowed the double to Brooks, Monday flew to right, and then Francona walked. Here's the pitch to Tartable. 2-7. Oh, it's a liner to second, diving for it, Alomar, and he makes the catch. Oh, my. A beautiful catch by Alomar. And this game really has been something. This has been a ball game. Lord. It was 2-7 right-handed, single 1 to 12. Now there'll be a hitter for Kraus. There'll be a hitter for Kraus. 2 outs. And whoever comes up is the tying run. It all comes down to this. He's been ailing lately. I'm using Cater and not Green only because Cater actually did pinch hit in the next date. Cater will hit for Kraus. 2 outs, bottom of the 9th. 2 on. Geishert on the mound. 6-2. I am actually wrong. Cater is not the tying run. They're down by 4. My Lord. Here's the pitch to Cater. 3-11 right-handed. Pops it up. Third base, foul territory. Under that is Rodriguez. He makes the catch and the game is over. And what a game it was. I'm going to do a quick wrap-up, close this out, and then I'll do a quick wrap-up. This has been one of the most intense ball games we've had in a very, very long time. Oh, Kathy, stay cool. Stay cool. Well, that just about does it for me here, folks. I hope this was okay. It was quite a ball game until the 9th. It really was. It was a 2-2 game, and who knew that the Angels would explode with 4 runs. 2 charged to Lindblad and then 2 to Lockerman, and take it 6-2. The win goes to Tatum. Of note in the game, we had Tatum hit for Tatum. We had Hot Dog Jackson hit his 57th of the year. Tatum gets the win, Lockerman the loss. It was a good win for California. Great questions today. One is the song One. Goodbye Yellow Brick Road, Randy Newman, Island Girl, Davy Lopes, and Wheel in the Sky. Stay strong, everybody. Stay well and stay cool. And I will catch you all next time. I'm Jeffrey Guterman. This has been the Strat-O-Matic Network. I'll catch you all later.